What's going on, Aries? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Hope you're doing well, and thanks for joining me on the channel. So I'm just shuffling the Starman tarot card deck in preparation to do an October mid-month tarot card reading for you. So this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And just keep in mind, everybody, that this is a general tarot card reading. So hopefully it resonates, but it might not. So anyway, I use the Starguide tarot spread to do this read, and I find this is a really revealing spread, so I hope you enjoy, like I said before. So I'm just going to shuffle for a couple more minutes, not a couple more minutes. I like to keep the intro short so we can get right into the reading. So the first card does ask what the present situation is for Aries energy at the time that I do the reading. But this is something that could be just impending, right? Something that you'll be stepping into. And some of you could currently be experiencing this. So I'm really excited to read for you guys. And thanks for being here and subscribing to the channel. And with all of that being said, I'm going to start pulling some cards here. And I'm just being guided to show you guys the bottom of the deck. And we'll look at that card together. So we have the King of Cups, and he's upside down. But I don't do reversals. I hear messages from my spirit guides regardless of the position of the cards. So we do have the King of Cups here. So the King of Cups, this guy is just, he's able to take everything and sort of turn it into a positive, whether it has been a good experience or a bad experience. And this is really the key to life, is to, you know, some people practice this art of detachment, and, you know, it keeps them from being sort of dragged under the water. You know what I mean? So sometimes it could feel like you're gasping for air in your life. But the King of Cups, he's like, okay, well, that happened, and how can I spin that into a good way? You know, he like totally maintains his swag. You know, he's rocking out this busted down kilt, you know, strutting through this, I don't know, what is this, a wrecking yard? It's just a nightmare. Like, whatever he's doing, there's fire and water, and he's like, yeah, I got this, you know. And you might want to get out of my way too, because I'm looking like all that and 18 bags of chips on top of it, because I'm the King of Cups, and I'm going to harness all this energy around me and use it for myself, which is absolutely beautiful energy available to you. So if you guys are empaths, or you're just sensitive to other people's energy, you know, there's a way that you can react to it to basically use it for your own advantage, the way that the King of Cups does. Like, he's not going to let things like bring him down. So this is a great first card for you guys to be able to embody that and say, okay, well, that just happened, or, you know, somebody's energy is really bottoming out, but it doesn't have to affect me, or how can I actually springboard from that? So the second card we're pulling here is any cause of conflict for you guys, and this is kind of interesting too, because we got the Star card. So the Star card is the conduit, you, between source and the material world. But what I'm getting here right now is it's sort of a sensory overload. All of these electric charges that I'm seeing here, they're just reminding me of an exposed nerve. And sometimes you guys could feel that way. I feel like I have a massive hiccup coming on. So if I go on pause, just, you know, wait for me. It's kind of like an exposed nerve, you know, and this could be you in some situations where things and people are rubbing you the wrong way, especially if you're taking public transit and people are just like next level, or, you know, you keep getting messaged from somebody. So this is going to be your challenge. This is the conflict that is probably holding you back from being able to energize every situation, not just the positive ones. Like, take a negative and spin it into something positive. This is going to be an absolute huge reward for you guys when you start to figure out how to manipulate that energy, because everything is energy. It's how you react to it. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's almost like having, you know, when you have a cavity and it's sore and you keep on touching it. This is what I'm seeing, kind of. But you just need to learn how to work the energy that is provided around you so that you can propel yourself forward with this ultimate King of Cups swagalicious energy. So let's see any changes needed in order to face challenges. So this could give you some really helpful advice on how to deal with not so fabulous people or situations, you know, to keep yourself on an even sort of, you might want to start practicing the art of detachment, which could be really helpful in situations to put up barriers, because for me, I'm really sensitive to energy and annoying people. So anyway, another story. So this is a super cool card here. So we have the Empress card. She embodies the birth of new opportunities. She's a very highly intuitive entity. And she absolutely recognizes and uses the energy of the entire universe to help her operate. So where can you improve? Like, it might be really good for you to sit down and like, I really find this annoying. And then figure out how you can not expose yourself to it, like that raw nerve that we were talking about, like that cavity thing, so that you don't shut yourself down, because other people being annoying or situations like that is not worth you limiting your power, because you're too strong. You're too strong for that. You've got too big of a future. Your star is meant to shine super bright and not be dimmed just because, you know, some jerk got in your bubble. It's not worth it. And then you're giving your power to them. And what's that all about? You're not here to give your power away, Aries. You're here to really, like, I'm getting like these words like, run your world. And right now it's like other people might be running it for you, because you're giving them your energy when you find things not to your liking. So is this going to be a big challenge for you to overcome, you know? And like, there's that phrase, like, this too shall pass, for a reason. It's to give people something else to focus on instead of honing in diamond bright on something that is going to sap your energy. So let's see what your strengths are here, Aries. So we've got the Four of Wands, and this is the ability to see a really, really good outcome. So how can you bring this? And this is something that you need to ask yourself, because as an individual, I can't see what each and every one of you can be doing, but you can see the outcome. Like, if you can look past the immediate annoyance, you know, and like I said before, I have a kind of a low threshold for things. But I do things like I put on headphones, or I leave the room, or, you know, I shut the TV off, or, you know, I just change the channel if a song is bothering me. Don't sit too long in any sort of irritation that is going to bring you down and support somebody else's energy, because that's not, you're not here to do that. You're here to support yourself energetically, so you can be as successful, like, in all circumstances that the King of Cups is. Like, look, and he's, you know, that kind of attitude is really attractive, and then it brings in the law of attraction too. You know, things will be more attracted to you, because when you're in that mindset where you're being annoyed or overcome or overwhelmed, that's repelling the law of attraction. That is repelling things that you're expecting to come in for you. It can like really slow down your path. So let's see any other challenges here for you, Aries. We've got the Nine of Cups. So some of you, again, could be a little bit stuck, you know. You could be, this is the Nine of Cups. You're supposed to be really, really, really happy, you know, and just almost flamboyant. And can you look back at a time when you felt like that way, you know, just really supercharged with your own energy and being happy in your own company and sort of attracting in that kind of energy? There's a lot going on here for you guys where you could be suppressing who you were, like, before other things started to weigh you down. I'm going to pull another card here. Let's have your next card, which is the Outcome card. Like the Nine of Cups should not be a challenge. It just shouldn't be a challenge. Being that happy, joyful, because there's so much in you, but it's like the distractions are getting you down. The distractions are getting in the way. And the distractions are the test, you know? So you need to start overcoming those, Aries, so you can be that charging force, you know? You're the first sign of the zodiac, and just getting the sense from these cards that some of you are not responding that way. You're letting little tiny things hold you down. You should be the one snapping the tape. You know, that should be you, like top of the podium, getting the gold medal, not like sitting in the crowd going, well, that sucked, you know? Okay, so here's your outcome, guys, which I absolutely love this card, the Queen of Pentacles. So she's all about staying focused on her own journey. And this is where you guys are trying to head right now, and start like really doing something about those distractions other than being annoyed by them or overcome by them. You know, the reactions are fear, anger, sorrow, just whatever your reaction is. It is actually taking you from your path. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles wants to come in and help you overcome. And this is the only Queen of Pentacles I have that is like sort of roaring fire. So you have this combination of her earthy energy, and she is going towards her ultimate goal, which is wealth and abundance, success, you know, everything positive. This is where you want to be, and you have a lot of power here, you guys. You know, and there's something really interesting here. This feels like it's a DNA strand here. So it's like really getting back to the roots of who you were before life threw you off, so that you can pinpoint what it is that you want to achieve, and stop letting the small tests from the universe get in the way. You know, there's a way of thinking that the universe sends you tests to see how badly you want something. So I feel like you guys are being very strongly tested, and it's like the bigger the test, the bigger the payoff. So do whatever you have to do. Don't let anything bother you. Focus in, like have this, you know, the swag of the King of Cups and the absolute fiery passion of the Queen of Pentacles, and don't let anything in between get to you, because you've got too big of a destiny to allow somebody snapping their gum too loud to get you down or detract or diminish you, because you're too powerful, Aries, too powerful. So stay focused, guys. Stay focused. All right. Peace out. Bye.